Hey, it's your girl Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. I'm in my car. They say that the best light is in your car, so let's test it out because I'm always in these streets. If you're new, this is my weekly moments. This is when I come together on Mondays and I talk to you about things that you should be focused on. Take my glasses off and some things that will carry you into your week. So we want to make sure that we're doing all those things. Um, I wanted to talk to you about my coaching group really quickly. And I wanted to talk to you about what we did last week, which was our first weekend. Because I think that as I walk you through each of these steps, you're going to understand the value of working on these things individually and working with these things with someone that can have a second eye, a third eye, a fourth eye, like all the eyes, right? So we are talking about last week. We jumped right into it and we just started talking about proof of concept. And what does proof of concept mean? It just means that you've got to prove your business. You got to prove your business model. You got to prove that people want it. You got to prove that it's actually something people will pay you for. You got to prove that it's something that you can devote more time, more energy, more money into growing and building this thing that you've created inside of your business structure. And so, the reason why I'm going to go through the top three reasons why you need to really hone in on proof of concept. This is a piece that people are missing because proof of concept will show you A, if what you have is solid enough to be able to charge people for. It will also give you an idea if people want to pay you, right? But it'll also help you firm up your business concepts. You've got to be able to firm up your business concepts because if you don't firm up those business concepts early on, what's going to end up happening is you're going to spend a lot of money on these businesses and these ideas, and you're not going to be able to generate the revenue to be able to support it. And so a lot of my clients come to me with an idea, but the idea hasn't been formed yet. It's just like clay, but the clay hasn't been molded yet. So we've got to mold this clay, right? So I want to talk to you about the first reason why proof of concept is important. And that's because we need to validate the idea, right? The proof of concept is going to help you to validate whether there's a market for it, for the product or the service that you have. It's going to allow you, the entrepreneur, to gather the feedback that you need from potential clients and to demonstrate that there's a demand for what you're offering. So it's important because if you have a business but you don't know how you're going to get paid, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. But proof of concept is where we mold the idea into a viable con product and service. And so proof of concept is the missing piece that most people don't want to do. Because proof of concept means you got to put your stuff out there and it may not be 100. And we want to make sure that we have everything together. The website is on fleek. We've got the boxes for the products that we're going to ship things in. We've got the pricing structure. We've got graphics that have been created. But we haven't proven that all the things that we just poured this money into is actually going to generate revenue. So proof of concept is super important. My very first coach, Dr. Sade Wadu, said it ain't got to be perfect to get paid. And when she said that, it released a whole like ton off my shoulders because that perception that we have to be perfect and working inside of that perfectionism can really hinder you as an entrepreneur. I have put things out and it wasn't perfect, but I got paid. I put things out that weren't perfect and I got amazing reviews. I put things out that weren't perfect and I affected change and transformation in my clients because I'm the product. What I know is the product. So that's number one, proof of concept. You got to validate that business, right? Now, the second thing, and the reason why proof of concept is so important, is that it helps you to reduce the risk. I just listed a whole list of things that you may be putting money into right now: website, graphic design, a virtual assistant. I don't know why we need a virtual assistant when we haven't even proven the product or the service yet. But listen, these are the things I see my clients do, right? So it reduces the risk because it helps you to understand what your clients want. It helps you to see what's working. It also helps you to understand how you're launching. And so it all of those things are going to make you stronger, faster, better, right? In the long run. So proof of concept is going to help you to reduce the risk by testing the viability of your business idea early on before you sink and tank a lot of money into this thing. As an entrepreneur, this is going to help you to be able to identify and address potential challenges and risks before investing significant time, resources. And when I say resources, I mean your money. Okay? Do the things that will help save you money but grow and magnify your brand. This is also going to help you to mitigate the risk of failure in the long run. If you fail early on, when you're just testing it out and things are not right, it's going to save you so much time and money and effort when you've got thousands of people on your email list, you've got investors, you've got sponsors, you put yourself out there on social media as the expert. People now are seeing you. You've got this persona, you've got this as the expert, and then your brand flops. And I want to take that word back, fail, because there are no fails in business. There are only lessons. And so we've got to start to change the narrative of how we think. We've got to start to really understand there are only lessons, right? So let's learn those lessons early on before we start dropping money into our product, hand over fist. And then thing, the third reason why proof of concept is important is that it helps you to build credibility early on. So as I'm starting off small, people are starting to learn that this is the thing I do. This is what my product solves. These are the problems my product solve. These are the things that my service delivers. I become more of a nugget in their head. I become part of their DNA, right? They start to learn who I am as the expert, right? So the third reason why proof of concept is so valuable is that it helps you to build credibility. And a successful proof of concept can help you build credibility for the entrepreneur as the expert, right? But also for your brand and your business. It's kind of like this grassroots type of appeal that happens and exposure. And you want that visibility. It also can help demonstrate to potential clients, partners, investors. I'm always going to say that because when you show up, you don't just show up for clients, you show up for potential collaborations. People are looking at you for different things. You're also, different investors are looking at you. Don't think you got to be perfect for the investor. Your idea has to be perfect. Your product has to be perfect. Your services have to be perfect. But you do not have to be perfect out the gate. Investors are always looking for the perfect idea that they can infuse and inject funds into to be able to grow and build. That's how they make their money. So don't think again that it has to be perfect in order to get paid, right? But understand that these partners, these investors, these potential clients, right? That the entrepreneur has a viable idea and the ability to execute it. That's what proof of concept is. I got an idea for a business, right? And it's a good idea, right? And I'm able to like execute it. So I tested it out. I put a link out. Did my copy work? Was my title on point? Did I split test it? Did I how did I market? Did I go on Eventbrite? Did I go in Facebook groups? Did I collaborate? Right? Did I do video or did I do static imaging? Like all these different things are helping you to be able to validate proof of concept. And that's important. So listen, those are my three reasons why proof of concept is important. And that's also why we started in the culture content creation collab week 1 with proof of concept. Because if we don't understand how to use proof of concept, if we don't understand how to work that muscle of proof of concept, then we're going to lose money on the back end. And I'd rather not lose money, but start super small and learn how to grow my money. So, if you want to talk about how you can use proof of concept, this is just week 1. We got 11 more weeks, okay? Right? Click the link that's below. I want you to be able to. I'm in my car. Let me see if I can post a banner for you to be able to like click the link um, and schedule a call. Yeah. Okay. I'm learning how to do this thing mobile. Um, yeah, click the link. Go to my website, and in the upper right hand corner, there's a button that says book an appointment. Book a 15-minute chat with me. Write down your questions. Let's talk about it. Let's get you into week 2. Week 2 is tomorrow. Okay. We start tomorrow and we're building, right? Let's get you into week 2 and week 3 because you have the replays of what we did previously. All right, this is your Monday moment. I hope that proof of concept is something that you add into the DNA. And if you have questions about the how, click the link that's in the description or that's scrolling underneath me, right? And schedule a coffee chat so we can talk about how to get you inside of the training program, the culture, content creation collab. All righty. Talk to you later. Have an amazing, amazing day. I will see y'all in these internet streets. Peace. Make sure you are liking, following, and subscribing on all social media platforms that you are listening to the sound of my voice. It's your girl, Paula Marie. Stay connected with us. Hit that follow, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share us.